Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Liberated Moves. My name is Nancy. I'm a yoga teacher in Montreal. My pronouns are she and her. So today's class will be a Yang Yin class. So we'll start with active movements, working on the vessels of the body, and then we'll come down and work on the deep tissues of the body and our flexibility. So if you can have two blocks, if possible. If you don't have blocks, you can use dictionaries or big books and a bolster or a pillow. So we'll start our practice laying on our back. So you can place your feet mat width distance apart, lay on your back, hands by your side, palms facing up. You can bring your chin slightly tucked in and close your eyes. Start to notice your breath. Start to notice the cold air going inside of your nostrils and the warm air coming out. You can place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. And start to notice your rib cage extending and contracting. Notice in which state of mind you're arriving into your practice today. Are you calm? Are you agitated? How are you feeling? Notice without reacting and just become aware. Start to sink in with the rhythm of the breath and become one with your inner self. Let go of any distractions of the mind. So if you're thinking about the future or the past, what you consider pleasant or unpleasant, simply let everything subside so that you can be fully present, fully here for your practice. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. Gently bring your hands by your side and start to move your fingers and your toes. You can make circles with your ankles and your wrists. And in a big inhale, you're going to bring your arms above your head, fingers far away from your toes. And then in a big sigh, you're going to bring your hands back by your side. In your next inhale, bend the right knee, bring your knee towards your chest, hold on to your shin. Take a full breath here.
I accept my emotions and allow them to serve their purpose.
And when you're ready, you're going to bring your head towards your knee and hold.
And allow them to serve their
Engage your abdominal muscles.
And allow them.
Gently release onto the mat. Place the right hand by your side, and with your left hand, you're going to hold on to the outside of the right foot and gently twist towards the left side. So you keep your shoulders on the mat. Try to be as relaxed as possible for this reclined belly twist. Continue to connect with your breath. Continue to breathe deeply, 3-dimensionally. So bringing the air to your belly, to your back, to your side. Imagine that you're extending with each inhale and releasing whatever you do not need with your exhale. Last breath here. Gently come back to center. Release your head onto the mat and straighten your leg. You can move your feet from side to side, release all the tension. Come back to center And in your next breath, you're going to bring the left knee towards your chest. Hold on to your shin. Take a full breath here. Slowly lift the head, bring the head towards the knee, and engage your core. Hold. When you're ready, you can release onto the mat. Place the left hand by your side, and with the right hand, guide your knee towards the right side. Notice what is present for you. Notice your thoughts without reacting. Breathe deeply, breathe consciously. Imagine that with each inhale, you're becoming more and more present. And with each exhale, you're releasing any tension that you are in. Last breath here. Gently come back to center and lengthen your right arm to the mat. Again, you can move your feet from side to side. Place the sole of your feet onto the ground, your knees towards the ceiling, and you can bring your feet mat width distance apart. Windshield wide by bringing your knees from side to side. Moving with the breath. So you can move fast or slowly depending on the rhythm of your breath. When you're ready, you can come back to center and narrow your stance so that your feet are hip width distance apart. Take a full inhale and a full exhale here. And in your next breath, you're going to lift the right leg, flex the foot, and bring the flexed foot to the left thigh. So here we're opening the hips, and we want to bring the right knee towards the right side. You can place your hands by your side on the floor. Take a full inhale here. And in your exhale, you're going to lift your hips towards the sky. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, engage your glutes, lift your hips towards the ceiling. We'll do this 2 more times. Following your own breath at your own pace. Last time here. Gently come back to the mat. Keep the connection between your foot and your thigh. You're going to lift the left knee and hold on to the back of your thigh for eye of the needle, or you can hold on to your shin. Relax your shoulder onto the mat. Breathe deeply, breathe consciously. Notice where your thoughts bring you in moments of silence. Try to stay present in your practice by doing what you're doing when you're doing. Be here now. Last breath here. Gently release the back of your thigh and keep the connection between your foot and your thigh. And keep your hands by your side and gently twist towards the left side so that the sole of the right foot is on the floor and the right knee is towards the ceiling. Take a full breath here. When you're ready, you can interlace your fingers behind your head. Take a full inhale. And in your exhale, you're going to contract your ab muscle, lift the head, lift the chin. Inhale, come back to the mat. And exhale, lift. 2 more times like this. Following your own breath. Gently come back to the mat. Release your fingers and come back to the center. You can place the sole of the right foot on the ground. Feet mat width distance apart and windshield wide by bringing your knees from side to side. Release any tension that may have been created and continue to breathe deeply. Gently come back to center. Same thing, so narrow your stance so that your feet are hip width distance apart. And when you're ready, you can lift the left foot, flex the foot, and bring the flexed foot to the right thigh. Guide your knee towards the left side to really open the hips here. Take a full inhale and a full exhale. And when you're ready, you can inhale and then exhale, lift your hips towards the sky. Engage your glutes, engage your core, and then inhale back onto the mat. And when you're ready, exhale up. Breathing deeply, moving with the breath for 2 additional cycles of breath. Following your own pace. So this is your practice. So you have to follow your rhythm. Moving in your own time. Beautiful. Keep the connection between the foot and the thigh. And you're gonna lift the right knee and hold on to the back of the right leg. So you can either hold on to the back of the thigh or for a deeper expression of the posture, holding on to your shin. Breathe deeply, breathe consciously here. Try to relax your shoulders as much as you can onto the back. Notice your breath. Two more breaths here. Gently release the back of the right leg, bring the sole of the foot onto the ground. And you're going to twist towards the right side so that the sole of the left foot is on the ground and the right knee is towards the ceiling. Take a full breath here. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Inhale. And in your exhale, you're going to lift and contract. Inhale, release onto the mat. And exhale. 2 more times like this. Going to the end of your inhale and the end of your exhale. Fantastic. Gently come back to the subject. Release your hands and bring the sole of the left foot onto the ground, widen your stance, and windshield wide by bringing your knees from side to side. Fantastic. Bring your knees back towards the ceiling and you're going to bring your thighs onto your belly, so your knees towards your chest. Hold on to the back of your thighs and rock up and down until you find Navasana both. So here you're going to have your shins parallel to the ground, hands by your side, palms facing up, engage your core, gaze towards the front of the mat, and breathe deeply here. So we have a tendency sometimes to slouch in this posture. We really want to open the chest and gaze forward. 2 more breaths like this. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale, lift the hands towards the sky. And then exhale, open your arms parallel towards the right side. Inhale, hands towards the ceiling. And exhale, open towards the left. We'll move like this for 2 additional breaths. Gently bring your hands onto your knees and bring your feet onto the ground. So you're going to bring your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And inhale, lift the chest, bring the head back. And exhale, round your back, bring the head towards your chest. Inhale, open the chest, bring the head back. And exhale, round your back. So this is a modification of cat-cow. So here, we open the chest in cow. And then we exhale 2 more times like this. Breathing deeply, breathing consciously. Does she know my secret? I'm in love with her. Let the love manifest. Gently come back to center, and you can cross your legs for Sukhasana. So find a seating posture that's comfortable for you. And when you're ready, you're going to put the left hand onto the ground. And then inhale, bring the right hand towards the left. Open the chest towards the ceiling. You have the option of bringing your forearm down onto the ground if that's more comfortable. Breathe deeply. Gently come back to center. And you're going to place the left hand on the right knee. And then bring the right hand towards the left side. Again, this is a lateral stretch. Notice how it feels. Notice your sensation. Gently come back to center. And you're going to place your hands behind your back so that you're facing towards the right side. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, twist. One more time, inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Beautiful. Gently come back to center. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So the right hand down, and then inhale, bring the left hand towards the right side, open the chest. Option to bring your forearm down, and breathe. Take a full inhale here and a full exhale. Gently come back to center and place the right hand on the left knee, bringing the left hand towards the right side, gaze towards the sky. So this may be a deeper stretch than the first one. Notice the difference between each movement. Be attentive to your breath. Gently come back to center. You're going to place the left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, twist towards the left. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Beautiful. Gently come back to center. You can place your hands on your knees if that's more comfortable for you. Take a big inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, bring your chin towards your chest. Big circle overhead. It doesn't matter which direction you start with, as long as you're moving with the breath. One last breath here. Switch direction, going the other way. Gently come back to center. Lengthen the spine. You're going to inhale, hands up. And exhale, bend your elbows. Hold on to your elbows with your hands. And we're going to twist towards the left side. Inhale back to center. And exhale, twist towards the right. Moving from side to side for 2 additional cycles. Now, if you're like me, you may feel it in the lower part of the spine. Gently release your hands. And you're going to make big circles with your torso. So here, this is called the Sufi grind. You can move with your own intuition. If you want to ground your back, open the chest as you move forward, feel free. You can close your eyes if that's intuitive for you. You can move with your own creativity. Notice what is present for you, which sensations are rising, maybe which emotions are rising. Observe your practice. Notice. Gently switch direction, going the other way. Continue to move with the breath. And try to do more of what feels right. So if there's anything that doesn't sit well in your body, remember that my words are only suggestions and that your breath is your guide. So you want to do that with last breath here. Gently come back to center. You're going to extend your legs forward and move your feet hands up. Next. When you're ready, you can bend your knees and swing your legs around to come forward to the top. So here your hands are going to be directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your side. Take a full inhale and full exhale. And when you're ready, you're going to swing your hips towards the right side, like your shoulders towards the right side, and then round your back and bring your hips towards the left side. So it's as if you were making a circle with your spine, moving from side to side, waking up the spine at your own pace with the breath. So we'll go like this for 2 additional cycles. So the practice is 1% theory and 99% embodiment of the movement. So try to feel and notice what is present. It's not about how you look, it's about how you feel. Gently switch direction, going the other way. 2 more breaths like this. Gently come back to center with a neutral back. You're going to extend the right leg back straight, flex the foot, and the left arm forward. So here your palm is facing the inside. You want your hips to face the floor and engage your core and your glutes. So notice if you need more stability. If you do, maybe extend the hand forward and the leg back in an opposite action to bring you more stability, and then press your hands down onto the floor. Spread your fingers to add more room for stability, and last breath here. When you're ready, you're going to take a full inhale, and in your exhale, you're going to bring your elbow to your knee. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, bring it all together. 2 more times. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. When you're ready, you're going to lengthen your arm and your leg. And then in your exhale, you're going to bring your leg by your side and your hand by your side. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen forward. And then exhale to the side. Last time, inhale, lengthen forward. And you're going to bend the knee and hold on to your foot with your hand. Beautiful. So if you can't reach your foot, you can simply bring your arm back towards your foot. Beautiful. One last breath here. Gently release and come back onto the foot. You can take a full inhale here and a full exhale. Same on the other side. Extend the left leg back, heel towards the sky, and your right hand forward, calm. Engage your glutes, engage your core, breathe deeply. So notice if your breath needs a little bit more effort now, and try to relax as much as you can so that you can slow down. When you're ready, you're going to take a full inhale, and then exhale, bring the elbow to your waist. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale all together. Inhale, and exhale. Last time, inhale, and exhale. Next time that you extend, you're going to exhale and bring your leg to your side and your arm to your side. Inhale back to the front. And exhale back. Last time front. Bend your knee. Hold on to the left foot with the right hand. If you can just extend your arm back. And then you can push your foot against the hand to give you a little bit of a lift and open the chest forward. Beautiful. Gently release and come back to all four. You're going to inhale, lift the head and exhale, round your back. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. When you're ready, come back to your neutral line. And in your inhale, you're going to lift your heels towards your feet, melt your hips towards the floor, and open the chest forward. And then exhale, you're going to travel back to all four and come all the way down to sit on your heels for child's pose. So we're moving dynamically with the breath here. So inhale, move through all four, lift your heels, melt your hips, open the chest forward. And exhale, come all the way down to child's pose. Two more times. Inhale, tabletop, lift your heels, melt your hips. And exhale, all the way down. Last time, moving with the breath at your own pace. And exhale. Take a full breath in child's pose. You can bring your knees mat width distance apart, put your toes together if you wish. And then relax it. When you're ready, step on your toes, lift your hips, and find your first downward facing dog. So here your feet are hip width distance apart. Your fingers are wide, and you're sort of plowing onto the mat to give you some friction. You're pushing against the floor, lifting your sit bones towards the sky. And if you find it challenging to lengthen the spine, option to bend the knees to give you more reach into your downward facing dog. When you're ready, you can bend one knee after the other and walk your dog. Gently come back to center. Inhale, lift the right leg. Bend your knee. And you're going to move forward and bring your knee to the right elbow. Inhale, lengthen back into three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, bring the knee to the left elbow. Inhale, lengthen back into three-legged dog. And exhale, bring your foot onto the ground. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg, bend your knee. And exhale, move forward, bringing your knee to the left elbow. Inhale, lengthen back into three-legged dog. And exhale, bring your knee to the right elbow. Last time. Inhale, lengthen back. And exhale, bring your foot onto the ground. Look forward, bend your knee. And you're going to walk your hands all the way down. When your weight is on your feet, you can bend your knee and inhale a big circle with the arms as you like. Palms together, exhale, hands up. Beautiful. We're going to take a giant step forward with the left leg, moving towards the right side so that you're facing the right side of the mat. Take a full inhale here, raise your hands. And then exhale, you're going to bend your knees and bring your arms into a cactus position for goddess pose. So here you want your feet to be at a 45-degree angle, engage your core, and bring your arms so that they're parallel to the ground and they're bent. Beautiful. So breathe deeply here. Engage your core, engage your glutes. Fire up your legs by sort of engaging your feet. Beautiful. Notice how you feel. Remember that you're exactly where you're supposed to be and you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Last breath here. Gently straighten your legs. You can interlace your fingers behind your back. Open the chest and then fold all the way down. Micro bend in your elbow. Breathe deeply. When you're ready, you can release your fingers. Bring your hands onto the floor. If that's accessible for you, you can always place your hands on the box. And bring your Palms in the same line as your elbows parallel. Wide-legged forward fold A. Last breath here. And then you can bring your hands onto your waist and gently rise. Beautiful. Move your toes towards the front of the mat. Bend your left knee. Windmill your hands all the way down to the floor and climb your plank. So here you want your body to be parallel to the ground. Press against your heels towards the back of the mat. Breathe deeply, elongate the spine. And when you're ready, you're going to bend your elbow, come all the way down to the mat. Inhale into cobra or upward dog, depending on how well you feel now. Tucking your toes, bend your knees, find a downward. Then look forward, bend your knees, and walk all the way to the feet of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, big circle with the arms as we rise. And exhale, hands down. Inhale, bend your knees, find your chair. So here your fingers are towards the ceiling. You're engaging your core. Bringing your weight towards your heels. Option to have your big toes together. And release. In your next breath, you're going to bring your hands together as the heart. And then twist towards the right side so that the left elbow meets the right knee. And open the chest towards the sky. Depending on how you're feeling today, you can open your arms. One hand towards the floor, the other hand towards the ceiling. One more breath. Gently bring your hands back to your heart. And then bring your hands forward, find your chair, fingers towards the sky. Last breath here. Bring your hands back to center, and we're going to twist in the opposite direction. Right elbow, left knee. Open the chest towards the sky. Option to stay here, or to open the arms by straightening them. Breathe deeply, breathe consciously. When you're ready, bring your hands back onto the heart, find the center, and find your chair one last time. Beautiful. Lengthen, bring the hands to the heart, and shake it out. So we meet in Tadasana, mountain pose. So here your feet are hip-width distance apart. Hands by your side, palms facing forward. Open the chest. And just take a moment to reconnect with yourself. Notice your breath. Notice in which state of mind you're arriving in this moment of the practice. Breathe deeply, breathe consciously. Take a moment to really be honest with yourself and to really understand where you are at this moment in time. If you're distracted, it's okay, simply come back to the breath. And maybe decide for an intention for today's practice. Ask yourself, why am I practicing yoga today? What is my intention? And once you decide of your intention, we'll meet at the front of the mat for our sun salutations. So inhale, hands up. And then exhale, you're going to dive all the way down to Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, place your hands down, move your feet towards the back. Bend your elbows for Chaturanga Dandasana. And then inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, point the toes for upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your sit bones, hip width distance apart. External rotation of the upper arm. And review. Look forward, bend your knees. hop, jump, or walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, you rise. And exhale, hands to the heart. One last time. Inhale, hands up. One movement, one breath. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward down. Exhale, downward dog. 3 breaths here. Look forward, bend your knees. Hop, jump, or walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, you rise. And exhale, hands to the heart. Beautiful. Then lift the right knee and hold on to the outside of the right knee with the left hand and bring the right hand behind you. So you have the option to look forward, or you have the option to look all the way back toward your right knee. Breathe deeply here. Breathe consciously. One last breath here. Gently bring your hand back to the front. Hand at the heart. Gonna extend your foot forward. And then bring the sole of the foot back onto the mat. Same thing on the other side. Lift the left knee. Hold on to the outside of the knee with the right hand. Option to look forward or to look back towards the left knee. So we're testing our balance here. It's important that we anchor our toes and we anchor our feet to the full mount of the foot. Engage your core, engage your glutes, and breathe deeply. Last breath here. Gently bring your hand forward, hands at the heart, extend the left leg. When you're ready, you can place your foot down, shake it out if you need to. Bring your feet mat width distance apart. We're entering the yin portion of our practice. So you can take a full inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands at the heart, bend your knee. So this is called Malasana yogic squat. People have a tendency to slouch forward. So what you want to do is really open the chest, bring the hands at the heart, and have your elbows in the knee. If your heels are lifted, you can always take a block and place it under each of your heels. So depending on how flexible your ankles are, you may not be able to touch the floor, but you can place blocks or blocks under your heels. If this posture is challenging, instead of going all the way down with your sit bones towards this floor, you can lift a little bit higher. So find a rhythm that's right for you, honor your limits, and breathe deeply here. You can even close your eyes for a meditative moment. Last option is to stack your blocks and to sit on your blocks for a restorative version of the posture. So Malasana is a wonderful hip opener. So notice how open your hips are compared to the beginning of the practice. So the yin practice is characterized by 3 important principles. The first one is time. So we stay in the postures anywhere between 3 minutes and 5 minutes. The second one is edge. So the idea that we're going to our own personal edge, pushing our limits slightly. So if you're capable of doing 100%, we recommend that you do 70% of what you do forward. And the last principle is stillness. So once you find an expression of the posture that's right for you, I invite you to stay still and to notice what emotions, what thoughts arise for you in this more meditative practice. Beautiful. When you're ready, you can place your hands behind you and come to sit onto the ground. Extend your legs forward. Option to move your feet from side to side and to release the tension that you have. Beautiful. So you want to avoid slouching back and really sit on your sit bones and lengthen the spine. Beautiful. If that's a little bit challenging for you, you can always lift your sit bones by sitting onto a block so that you can lengthen the spine. When you're ready, you're going to bend the left knee and place the left knee on top of the right, bringing the sole of the left foot towards the back of the mat. This is called half shoelace pose. It is a yin posture. So option to place your hands onto the floor and lengthen the spine. Or you can inhale, bring your hands up. And exhale, hold all the way down. Choose the option that's right for you. Commit to it and focus on the breath. Because the yin practice requires that we stay longer in the postures, there may be long moments of silence. So take the time to notice where your mind goes in moments of silence. Are you still practicing yoga? Or are you doing something else with your mind? Try to keep the union between the mind and the body by staying present into your practice. And you can do that by really focusing on your breath, noticing the air coming in and the air going out so that you can stay in the present moment. Beautiful. Gently walk your hands back and you can lengthen the spine vertebra by vertebra. Lengthen the left leg and move your feet from side to side with steady tension. Same thing on the other side. Gently bend the right knee and place the right knee above the left knee. And bend your legs so that the sole of the right foot is facing the back. Again, you have the option to sit on a block if that's more comfortable for you. Really listen to your body. This is your practice. So you want to do what feels right for you, respecting your limits, honoring yourself. Placing your hands onto the floor, you can inhale, lengthen the spine and stay here. Or you can inhale, bring your arms forward as you tilt your head towards your knee. So imagine that with each inhale, you're becoming more and more relaxed. And with each exhale, you're releasing any thoughts that are not useful. here. Gently walk your hands towards you as you right. Then lengthen the right leg and move your feet from side to side. Place the sole of your feet onto the ground. Place your hands behind you on the floor and windshield light by bringing your knees from side to side. So you can move with the breath if that feels right. Moving at your own pace. The next time your knees are on the right side, leave them there. You're going to bring the left hand behind you so that your chest is facing the back of the mat. Option to take your pillow, place it near your body, and then you gently lay on your pillow if that feels right. If you don't have a pillow or if you are not open enough today, you can stay on your hands like this, or you can place your four hands onto the ground instead of bringing your chest on the floor. So choose the option that feels right for you. So this is a supine twist. So notice the effect of the twist on your state of mind. In yoga, we like to say that the twist helps to detoxify the body, and they also help us look at things from a different perspective. So maybe think about an area in your life that could benefit from a changing paradigm, a changing perspective. When you're ready, you can place your hands onto the floor and energetically push against the floor to right and walk your hands back onto the ground. Move your knees to the left side this time. So you really want to keep a 90-90 so that the sole of the left foot is close to the right knee, but you still have space between your legs. And then you're going to place your hands behind you, bringing the chest towards the back of the mat. Once again, option to stay on your hands, options to stay on your forehands, option to lay on your belly, or option to lay on your pillow or your bolster. So choose the option that feels right for you today. It may be different than the option that you use on the other side. So learn to listen to your body, to your needs, and to respond to those needs accordingly. This is your practice. You have agency. You decide what's best for you. So with each movement, try to find ease. With each inhale, breathe out. With each exhale, let it go. Give your weight onto the floor and believe that you're being supported. Gently place your hands onto the ground. Push against the floor and rise vertebra by vertebra. You can walk your hands forward and bring your knees towards the ceiling. Hip width distance apart for your feet. Then place your hands by your side, palms facing up. Engage your core. And we're going to move towards the mat by lowering our back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Bring your feet mat width distance apart and bring your knees towards the center or restorative rest so that your knees are touching one another. Your pelvis is tilted and your sit bones are towards the floor, hands by your side, palms facing up, shoulders relaxed. And just take a moment here, a deep breath, to release and surrender. Surrender any thoughts that is not useful. Surrender your weight onto the ground. Take a moment to feel supported and to let go of anything that you do not need in this moment.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Gently bring your knees towards your chest. Hold on to your shins and rock from side to side. So here you're massaging your lower back. Really stay a little bit longer in moments that feel right for you. Imagine that the practice is nourishing and really sort of healing and soothing any parts of your body that needs attention. Come back to center. Place your hands by your side in the T so that they're perpendicular to your body. And you're going to let your knees fall all the way to the right side, gaze towards the left. Shoulders relax onto the ground. Take a full inhale here and a big sigh. Beautiful. Gently come back to center. Adjust your spine and let your knees fall to the other side. Gaze in the opposite direction. Again, take a full inhale, belly breath, and a big sigh. Letting the air out wide and up. Gently come back to center. You can extend the right leg onto the floor. Extend the left leg onto the floor. Bring your feet mat width distance apart, knees towards the outside, hands by your side, palms facing back. Chin slightly bending towards your chest, and become heavy here. Completely surrender your weight onto the mat. For the final posture, Shavasana. You can close your eyes and relax as much as you can without falling asleep. We'll be here for a few breaths. I'm ending the practice with a poem called I Choose Now. It says, I choose now. I will not give the power of this moment away to the past or the future. I choose now. I do not need more time or less time or another time. I choose now. I do not need to be more or to be less. I choose the person I am now. I choose now. I do not need a golden age, an age of reason, or a romantic period. I choose now. It is enough for me to have this body, this breath, this moment. I choose now. I have the power to choose this moment, and when I use that power, this moment becomes the moment I remember who I am. Each time I touch the earth, this moment becomes the moment I awaken. Gently start to breathe deeply and move your head from side to side, massaging the lower part of your head. Can bring that movement to stillness and start to move your fingers and your toes. Gently make circles with your ankles and your wrists. In a big inhale, lift your arms above your head, fingers far away from your toes. And in a big sigh, bring your hands back by your side. Inhale, bring the sole of your feet onto the ground. And exhale, bring your knees towards your chest. Hold on to your shin. Maybe rock from side to side. Massage your lower back. Take a moment of gratitude for this body and this mind that have allowed you to do the practice today. When you're ready, you can move your knees to one side and become conscious of your practice today. Is there anything that was beneficial for you that you can take with you for the rest of your day, the rest of your week, maybe the rest of your life? Push your hands against the floor to rise into a comfortable seated position. Take your time, move with the breath. You can lengthen the spine here. Bring your chin slightly towards your chest as a sign of reverence for the practice. Inhale, big circle with the arms, palms together. Exhale, hands at the heart, undulating drum. We end our practice with 3 breaths in silence. And open your eyes if they were closed. Loka Samasta Sukhiyu Bhavantu. May all living beings be happy and free from suffering. Namaste. Thank you so much for your practice today. Again, my name is Nancy. I'm a teacher in Montreal. If you have any questions, you can unmute your mic and ask me. I'm happy to stay for a little bit.